Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I want to wish you all a happy new year. So 2025 is upon us. And do you want this year to be the year that you achieve your biggest goals? Now it's 100% achievable. And I'll go through exactly what you need to do in this video. So what I'll be covering is how to lay out your goals, the actions you need to take, the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people, and the daily habits you need to implement as well. So let's get into it. So let's start with understanding your goals. So the importance of clarity, you can't achieve what you can't see. So ask yourself, what do you actually want to achieve in 2025? And what I would advise is you want to use a technique called SMART. So this means that it's specific, it's measurable, it's achievable, it's relevant, and it's time bound. So let's actually look at an example. So you're a property investor and you want to purchase 2 properties this year. So that's specific. It's definitely measurable because you either achieve 2 properties or you don't. If it's achievable for you, where you are in your property journey, then again, great. It's a good goal to work towards. It's going to be relevant if you're in property, of course, and then time bound. So you're looking to do it within the year. So that is a good goal to then work towards in that specific scenario. Other methods that can also help when actually looking to achieve your goals is things like visualization. So taking some time out every day to sit down, actually feel what it would be like to having attained those goals. Also having those goals where you can see every single day is super important. It will always ensure that those goals are at the front of your mind. Now, once you have these big goals, you have to then break them down to actionable steps. So let's again take our example of purchasing 2 properties this year. So you want to reverse engineer this. December 31st, 2025, you want to have purchased 2 properties this year. So now what you want to do is break that into monthly, weekly, and daily actionable items. It could be that you actually want to purchase 1 property in the first 6 months and another property in the second 6 months. Now you can break this down in months. So it may be that for the first month, you actually want to focus on finding the actual area that you want to potentially look at. So this might be that you want to do some research into what area bring you the right rental yield, for example, or the right capital growth, depending on what it is that you're actually looking for. So you might give the first month to that. The second month now maybe that you actually go to the area that you've chosen and actually meet with estate agents and actually build good relationships. In the third month, then you're actually viewing properties consistently, and then you're putting in offers as well. And then hopefully by the end of month 6, you've then acquired your first property. Now you've got things to work towards in those months. However, even within those months, you then need to break it down further. So with the first month, I spoke about defining an investment area. Now, how are you going to do that? So this is going to be by reading articles, watching YouTube videos, going to networking events. And then you can break this down on a weekly and daily basis, how you then structure it. Is it that now you go to a networking event once a week? You're reading articles for 30 minutes to an hour every single day. This then enables you to actually then break those actionable items down for the month into daily and weekly tasks. And again, there are tools that can help you with this. So there's planners, apps that will enable you to track your progress in a nice, neat way. You can obviously use Word doc or Excel, and this will then enable you to track your progress. Now, if you've got big goals, you want to ensure that you're surrounding yourself with the right people. And by doing that, you'll then enable yourself to actually have the right guidance around you as well. So make sure you're attending the right kind of events that are going to have people that have actually either achieved or are working towards similar goals to the ones you are. In addition to that, do your best to cut out negative influences that may deter you or distract you from achieving your goals as well. Ultimately, you're going to be the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And lastly, you want to ensure you're taking consistent daily action to hit your goals. Success isn't about doing something extraordinary once. It's about doing small things consistently. A book that I actually do recommend, and I'll stick a picture here, is Atomic Habits, which talks about things like habit stacking. And even when you're unmotivated, put in even a few minutes towards doing a task. And once you actually start doing the task, you're actually doing it for longer than you actually intended to. The book is extremely good at looking at the best ways to actually ensure you stick to consistent good habits. Also things like setting reminders for yourself and actually rewarding yourself when you do hit a small milestone or weekly goal or anything like that can then enable you to keep motivated and keep going as well. So every big win starts with a small step. So what is your first step going to be today? So I hope this video helped you understand a little bit more about how you can go about setting your goals and what you need to do to ensure that you hit them for 2025. So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like, and if you found value from this video or any other video on this channel, then do subscribe as well. And until next time, happy investing.